Yo, 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 it's your boy, Ray Mabry, and as my title states, we're going to talk about how you can make some money today. A simple way to make some money today in real estate. It's not going to take a long, extended period of time, and you can get paid possibly within a couple of days once you go and you apply this strategy. But before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Ray Mabry. I'm a full-time real estate entrepreneur here in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. I've been in the industry a little over 6.5 years now, and I promise you and I tell you, my life has been changed and it's different from when I started to where I am now. And I thank God for real estate. And the same thing can happen to you, once you get in and you learn how to do this business and you apply these principles. All right. So without further ado, what I want to talk to you about is it's a system, it's a strategy where a lot of people refer to it as bird dogging. And bird dogging just basically means, you're going out, you basically identifying, say, a vacant property or even a seller with a situation. And instead of you working that deal yourself, you kind of refer that lead to an investor. And once he or she get this property under contract and they close on it, they give you a fee. That's what you call a bird dog. That's what we refer to that in the industry. But I like to do this a little differently, and I want to share this with you because it's a little different than what most people do. Whereas the concept is still the same. We're still paying between $500 and $1,000 per referral. However, if you bring us a property address along with a person's name, and the number would be ideal. So if it's somebody, say, that has a situation, say they're going through foreclosure, going through a divorce, has a property that they inherited, those are the ones that we really like to work with initially. So if you know somebody that has that situation, hey, reach out to me today, because that's a way where if we're able to get this property contracted and closed, we can get you paid as soon as possible. But the way I do it that's a little different from other people is, let's say you have an associate or someone that like a relative that unfortunately went through a divorce and they need to sell their property. All right. So what you would do is you can even let them know, hey, I'm going to refer your name to an investor friend of mine, see if he or she can help you. And so you would contact me, you would give me that information, and then once I talk with them and we can work a deal out, when we put the property under contract, once you put the property under contract, you will have two options. One, once it's contracted, we can give you $500 cash app you or whatever, send it through PayPal. You can get $500 immediately for that referral. Haven't closed on the deal yet. Don't even know if the deal's going to close, but you send us a lead. We were able to talk with that lead, put that property in the contract, and we will be able to send you the $500. A lot of people are not doing it because it's a little risky. The deal may not close. There may be some title issues or whatever. So you're kind of putting yourself out there as an investor saying, hey, we're going to still pay you $500 for this lead. Second option, of course, is once we close on it, then you can make $1,000. So if you want your cash now, you can get $500 in hand for us just putting the property under contract. Or if you want to wait a couple weeks, you can make an additional $500 and make $1,000 total. Now, what can't happen is we're not going to give you $500 up front and then give you $500 on the back end. So it has to be either or. Either you want $500 now, or you want to wait a few weeks until we close and get the whole $1,000. And that is in the gist of it. That's the basis of what I'm proposing to you. And the part, as I stated, that is different than what other investors do is we'll give you $500 once we put the property on a contract. Most people are not going to do that because, as I stated before, that's risky. The deal may not close. There may be some title issues. It just may be a payoff may be too high, whatever. But what we're saying is, if you bring us a qualified lead and we're able to negotiate a deal and we lock that property up, put it in a contract, $500 is yours. If you're willing to wait a few weeks longer until we actually close on the deal, then you can make $1,000 just for giving us a name, an address, and hopefully a number. That's it. That's the simplest way to make money in this business, because you're really just kind of like giving a referral. Hey, this person here, Ray, you might want to talk to this person, or I know about this situation here, give this person a call, and if we work a deal out, then bam, that's money for you. And then all you have to do is rinse and repeat. Now if you want to, get your little hustle on, get a little side hustle on, then what you can do is go out into your local market and do what you call driving for dollars. I did a video on that, so check the previous videos out. But you can drive for dollars, or you can go and see like what vacant houses are out there, and you can write those addresses down. Ideally, we would need more than just an address. But that's a start. We would want the person's name and number too. But even if you just send us an address and we skip trace them and we make contact with that person, same thing applies. We will send you $500 once it's contracted. Once we put the property under contract, we're going to pay you $500. Or if you want to wait until we close, you can make $1,000 on that same property. Okay, so I think that's a great deal, because it's just taking you the extra effort. How long would it take for you to work on your 9 to 5 to make an additional $500? Whereas if you know somebody with a situation right now that need our help, all you got to do is contact me, reach out to me. Please don't leave the information in the comment section. You can reach out to me through Facebook. My name is Ray Mabry, so you can find me on Facebook, RayMabry on Facebook. Also, same thing on Instagram. You can find me on Instagram. You can send a message up here, kind of requesting how you can get in contact with me, but reach out to me directly. Don't just say post the address or post the information and somebody else gets it and they close on it and then you come to me for the money. It doesn't work that way either. And one other thing too, this is a caveat on this whole scenario. We have to at least put the property under contract. If you just send us a name, number, and an address, and if we're like not able to come to some type of agreement, then unfortunately we can't pay you for that because we have no way of getting paid. But if we're able to negotiate a good deal, put that property under contract, $500 is yours. If you're willing to wait a little longer until we close on it, then you can make $1,000. So I think that's a great incentive for those of you that's listening. And remember, the holidays are right around the corner, so you can get some extra money for the holidays, extra money for Christmas and stuff. And it could be a little side hustle for you. If you're looking to learn about how we do this thing and how we're able to close these deals in a virtual market too. And what virtual market means is I'm here in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, but we do deals all over, DC, Maryland, Virginia, Florida, Virginia, certain parts of South Carolina, not many in South Carolina, but we do Georgia, Atlanta, we do like Texas, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth. We do stuff in California, LA, San Francisco, Arizona. We do stuff in Philly. We do stuff all over. So that virtual just means that we're doing deals outside our local market. So regardless of where you're coming from, if you're listening to me now and you know anybody that has a situation that they need to sell their property, not want, that they need to sell a property. Another thing too is we deal exclusively with off-market property. So if they have it listed with a realtor, unfortunately, that property does not qualify. But if it's somebody that has a situation that they need to sell their property now, reach out to me. Reach out to me directly. Let's have a conversation. Let's see what we can put together, okay? If you want to learn how to get into this business, I have a free Facebook group called FIRE, F-I-R-E, which stands for Freedom in Real Estate. It should be down in the description. Also, I have a mini course. If you want to learn how to make $5K in the next 30 days, reach out to me about that as well. That mini course, it takes you from A to Z. It shows you how to do marketing for free and how to have conversations with these prospective sellers. See if you can put a deal together, all right? But anyways, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great and awesome day. And remember, hey, dreams come true. You have what it takes to be successful as an entrepreneur. You just got to believe in yourself and go out and make it happen. This is your boy, Ray Mabry, about to sign off. Until next time, peace.